Biden administration continues to push new student debt relief efforts. Today, the Department of Education released a press release announcing a set of proposed rules that, if finalized, would authorize student loan forgiveness for nearly 8 million borrowers facing financial hardship. We'll talk about what's involved in the rules and their predictions for default in this week's Ion News. So, the new relief rules are intended to alleviate the burden for borrowers grappling with high medical expenses, child care, elder care costs, and financial struggles stemming from natural disasters. Now, they're addressing directly borrowers' persistent financial challenges, and they're trying to expand already existing forgiveness options. So basically, they've outlined that there are two paths to forgiveness. One is an automatic relief without an application. So what the Department of Education has done is they made this big table and they're using statistical analysis to find borrowers who are most at risk to default within the next 2 years. So these are people who are 80% likely to default, would automatically qualify. Now, they're using factors such as their household income, assets, loan balances, the type of schools they attended, whether they graduated, a whole bunch of stuff. The approach is designed to prevent the severe consequences of default and deliver relief to the most vulnerable borrowers. Um, Two-thirds of those people would have received Pell Grants, to give you an example. Now, the other approach is based on the borrower's unique situation, and they would have to fill out an application. So this would, if they don't qualify for other loan forgiveness, but if they have unexpected medical expenses or ongoing costs due to caregiving, financial difficulties arising from natural disasters, they can fill out this application and qualify for forgiveness, potentially up to their entire balance. Now, these rules are new. They're just being proposed. They have to go through the Federal Register, open for public comment. They're unlikely to be approved until 2025 anyway. The Biden administration is doing this based on Joe Biden's campaign promise to provide student loan relief. Now, the administration has granted over 175 billion in forgiveness to nearly 5 million borrowers through public service loan forgiveness, the income-driven repayment, borrower defense, and the disability relief. However, they've also had a lot of hiccups, and a lot of their attempts have been blocked, including their one-time forgiveness of up to $20,000 in 2023, and more recent injunctions on their Plan B, as well as the SAVE plan. But what's interesting about the proposed rules that they put out, especially their statistical analysis, is that they expect 6 million borrowers to default within the 2 years. So remember, there are two paths. Well, 6 million of them would qualify for that automatic relief without an application, which would imply that we're going to have a record number of student loan defaults in the next 2 years. Now, given the track record of the Biden administration and how many forgiveness efforts have been blocked, it's really important for schools to take default aversion into their own hands and not rely on student loan forgiveness. Likewise, student loan borrowers don't expect student loan forgiveness to happen. You should take advantage of the plans already in place. Income-driven repayment is back on the table. It's proven to be effective, and iIntuition offers applications directly into those programs. So if you're a school and you're worried about student loan defaults, definitely look into iIntuition's default aversion program.